Man, what's up, brother? It's been a while, man.
I miss you, man.
You were doing a corporate gig?
I was doing a corporate gig.
How was that? It's like, hey, everybody, let's get sales up. Bryan Callen! Woo!
First of all, I take 2 planes and then a car.
This is in Florida?
Oh, yeah. I had to get down to Panhandle. Destin. Who cares? Way down. Go down to not to the Florida, not to the big dick of the Florida, but the handle of it. Go over there.
The fat shaft.
Go there. It's about an hour south of
side
Alabama.
Piece of Florida? You went to the side piece of Florida?
I went to the side piece of Florida.
Not the big shaft.
Beautiful beaches. They say some of the best beaches in the world because it's like this. The sand is so white. Yeah,
I don't like that. I
like powdery.
My Pacific Beach. Like a little cold.
Yeah,
you like it. In there.
You like it cold. This is such clear water. A lot of shark attacks. Remember when there were all the shark attacks in Florida? Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. And in fact, the only place I've ever been where I go, a lot of sharks. They go, yeah, a lot of sharks out here. They'll bite you too. Like I'm like, huh? Nobody ever says that. Everybody goes, you got to go south.
Oh, no.
North, not around here.
No, in here, that never happens.
Nah.
You'll see him.
Yeah.
It never happens.
He's the cab driver. Meanwhile, the shark expert, Mr.
Little
Cab Driver.
bitey around here.
Yeah.
Little bitey.
The guy with the apex predator's migratory pattern on his iPhone. Hey, it's got to go north. Around here, they don't bother you. Meanwhile, I'm fucking Florida. And they sit in that water, those people, till dusk. The sun was down. They were still
Florida's
frolicking around.
Disneyland, good football. I'm sorry, Disney World, good football, sharks, Crocs, nothing else.
Well,
and hot chicks.
A lot of swamps.
And hot chicks.
Hot chicks. There's no question hot chicks.
Suntan lotion, Crocs, sharks,
yeah,
and dick divers.
And dick divers. Dick divers everywhere. Now, and I get there, and then I got to take a drive with a man who an older man, a man.
You showed me a picture of him. If you've ever had a pet hamster and he lived to 100 years old, and then you shaved him, this is what this guy looks like.
Literally, an old, frail man. And I thought to myself, this guy, I was worried because, he's retired and he's driving me. And I thought, he's on the road and it's kind of a drive. And I'm looking at him and I'm just looking at him and he's going, I'm trying to stay out of the sun. And, I've just been down here a long time. My dad moved here when I was about 9. I was like, geez. He goes, wow. I'm 51, so... And I went,
51?
Sir, you're a year older than me.
Dude, that sun will get you.
Well, that bad living, too. That kind of...
The sun, though, and the genetics, your hot sun.
Yeah, genetics, too. And I guess the sun, because he had holes in his skin. Like, you could just see holes on his arm.
You showed me a picture of him.
Yeah, you saw that. I had the video.
That's the other thing about Florida. Florida's heaven's waiting room. That's where you go.
It certainly is, sir.
Yeah, like everyone's like, this next step.
You're correct, sir.
Like it's the steps to heaven.
Because that human air is soft on the bones.
Is that why all the old people love it there? And no taxes.
Yeah, and you don't get as creaky though. That soft, sticky tropical air go light on your bones. Your bones move around a little better.
I could use that on my knee right now.
I do well there. You tend to be a little more flexible. Your yoga stretches get a little deeper.
See, but I hate because my skin. I have like a little bit of oily skin, so it always looks like I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Like when we played football down like Miami, Florida State, I had long hair at the time. Like me and Klopp were trying to grow it out with my brother, so I'd hair down to here.
Yeah.
I get in Florida, just go afro.
You get all frizzed out.
Yeah.
You get a mist on your body. You get a sort of a dewy mist on your body. Kind of
like think of like a sticky gecko, like not sexy,
a
big old
gecko.
salamander.
Yep.
Big old sticky salamander, not sexy, like Fabio salamander. Like
I understand.
Shitty fat salamander.
You sweat standing still.
Yeah.
At certain times of the year.
Disney World down there? Nah.
No. I've done it.
Hey,
Impossible.
Disney World, too much.
Done it.
Too big. Epcot Center.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of my face.
That's right.
You ever been to the Epcot Center?
Sure have.
Oh, my God.
Rather go to the
How
dentist.
are they still around?
Rather be in the dentist.
How is that still around?
Outdated shit, too, huh? Look, the moon. Like,
look, North Korea. Like, there's all the world stuff, like, hey, South Korea, North Korea, Russia.
Yeah.
It's all just straight up, like, stereotypes.
Yep.
It's horrible.
Even the kids are like, get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God. That was the fucking worst. I remember my dad used to make us do it. It's huge.
It's giant.
It's so... you're walking
it needs a remake.
10 miles.
It needs a remake. It needs a facelift.
And then the water parks down there, though. Yeah. They get good water parks.
Yeah, but
like
people always break
City.
out in Legionnaire's disease and weird shit sometimes.
I can't fuck with the water parks out there. The water's lukewarm.
Yeah.
Why is it cold?
And when it's lukewarm...
It's pee-pee.
When it's lukewarm, correct. When it's lukewarm, bacteria
Hey,
lives.
tell the truth. You pee in the pool? You a pool pisser?
Yeah, pool pisser.
I am.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, I am. I just let it go.
I don't care.
And I feel like when I do in the ocean, whatever disease I caught, that salt gets in your pipe, and you're good.
You think so?
Could be bro science, but I feel like it cleans it out, like sterilizes
I was swimming
it.
with my buddy Rich, and he's like giggling, and we're swimming. This is in Atlantic City. He took a big old dump.
All right,
Took a shit right in the goddamn. I just saw these giant locks. I got out. The only thing that would have gotten me out of that fucking water faster was a crocodile. I don't think even that.
I draw the line.
I couldn't have gotten out faster. I don't care if it's the ocean.
How old was he at this time?
Oh, I don't know. 25?
No, grown man shit in a pool. Or I'm sorry, the ocean.
My buddy did that in the lake too at us. He
No, you
shot at
can't.
us.
See, I draw the line there, man. I guess
Just see these things float up.
No.
Of course you draw the line
taking
there.
a piss, I'm cool with.
Right,
man.
but don't shit at me.
Shit.
Because it floats my way, and I got to swim. I'm doing the butterfly. I'm literally I'm pulling a Jesus. I'm running on water.
That makes me sick, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and draw the line there.
Sure you
I don't
should.
have friends who shit in pools and oceans.
I've had a couple. Don't keep in
we don't
touch
have
with
any
me
now.
anymore.
No, of course you don't.
No, because that's like going too far, right? Although I will say this,
Just no self-respect, you know.
In high
Show a
school,
little class,
in
bud.
high school, I'm going to admit something. In high school, boarding school, I was my friend Sharif and his buddies were standing there, and Sharif was a germaphobe. He's a homophobe.
Hey, Sharif, that makes sense. Sharif Muslim?
Sharif, no.
Sharif was Muslim homophobe.
Yeah, he was homophobe.
Wow,
No.
Jesus
No,
Christ, Sharif.
He was a bit of a germaphobe, and he was like, he was neat. A homophobe.
Sharif, the Muslim homophobe. Good buddy of mine. Super racist.
A really good friend of mine hated all non-whites. And
He's in ISIS now. Yeah,
really,
crazy.
Really good friend of mine, very close.
Connected with him on LinkedIn. I guess he's in ISIS now.
I mean, there's good news and bad news. He's a really good guy.
Hilarious
he's an active member of ISIS. He throws gay people off buildings. Other than that, he's a great guy.
You and your friend. Man, anyone hear from Sharif? Yeah, man. I actually connected with him the other day. He's in Syria. Yeah, part of ISIS.
That's it.
What the fuck?
Exactly. Yeah, he marched. He marched with a swastika. No, but
Shout out to Sharif.
Shout out to Sharif, and he, but he was with a couple other people, and the one thing that bothers me is guys who are a little bit anal and maybe keep things too clean and neat.
Too neat, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll admit I did this. I was a senior in high school, so I was old enough to know better, and they were in the bathroom, and I walked in, and I pulled off a bunch of paper towels.
Doo-doo
and I
paper?
put it on the ground.
Well, okay.
And Sharif goes, Bryan, what are you doing? Bryan, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I squatted and I pooed right in front of the door.
Jesus Christ!
I know, so that they would have to try to get around it. And I enjoyed watching.
I feel like that's a bad joke.
Well, dude,
it's so embarrassing.
I was 18.
Oh my God!
I know.
It's
I shat.
uncomfortable too.
You
shat in Sharif's house
aggressively.
You decapitated.
No,
these
it
days
was
for
in the
that.
bathroom in their boarding school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Not his
public
house.
bathroom.
Oh,
No, not
all
his
right.
house.
I thought it was in his house.
No, that's something Sasso would do. Sasso just comes over, shits, and goes, see you later. I'm like, my wife and I were like,
Have you
what
talked
the
to Sasso
fuck,
in a
dude?
while?
I have recently.
He's
Hilarious.
just working like crazy.
Yeah, but he's in Canada.
How about Rapport's on the Colbert Show tonight?
Really?
Yeah.
What's he doing on there?
Probably spewing his fire,
Oh, he's great.
his pure fire.
He's great.
Somehow Donald Trump's son-in-law he's a Jew and how you can't stand him.
Yeah, Jared Kushner.
Yeah. He said you can't fucking stand him.
Well, when Donald Trump was going off on, they're both sides, not all of those people.
Yeah, that's
not
what
all
Rap's
those people.
saying. That's what he's like. Can you have dinner
you
with
can
that
see Jared
fuck and you don't
Kushner-
say anything? Orthodox Jew.
Oh man! And not only that, Jared Kushner was there, and also, I don't know if he was there, but this is his son-in-law. You've got Munchen, who is his. Well, you have Cohn, who's his economic advisor. Cohn is Jewish. Munchen is his policy advisor. I think one of his policy advisors. He's Jewish. You could see all of them. And Kelly, who's that 4-star Marine general, who's impeccable. He's got impeccable character. Everybody respects him.
Make him
He just had his arms folded and he was just staring at the ground.
The posture.
Man,
The posture says a lot.
dude,
I saw
it's
that. The posture
embarrassing.
says a lot.
Please don't equate. I know there are shitheads on the left.
He's out in 18
but try
months.
not to equate.
He's out.
People keep saying he might retire.
Yeah, they say he's going to resign. I told you that before. That expert who calls everything,
Yep.
he's still sticking to it.
Yep.
Motherfucker, don't mess around.
It makes sense.
Ask me what I've been up to.
I was going to ask Brennan. Let me ask you. First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you. You look a little tight around the body. What are you up to, man? Careful now. You're gonna piss me off.
Well,
'Cause I know something's up, so be careful now.
All right.
Just careful because it's gonna make me mad. I'm already mad. I don't know why.
Well, don't be mad.
Because
you ready?
it's gonna take all the money. Hold on.
Take all the energy
energy out of my body.
I'm a pescatarian. It's this new fad I'm on. I'm a pescatarian. I'm a vegetarian for 3 days out of the week. The rest, pescatarian.
Listen, everybody.
I don't eat anything on the land right now. Nothing on land.
I wish I was strong enough to give you a smackdown.
A slap.
I want to just get on you and go, get.
I told Rogan yesterday, and he just goes, he just stared at me and went, I said, the look says enough. You don't need to, I don't need you to belittle me.
It's
the
great.
look says enough.
It's great. You
experiment. Because he goes, you want any veal? I went, nope, I'm a pescatarian. Now he goes, the fuck you just say? I went, you heard me. What are you? Pescatarian.
How long have you been a pescatarian? By the way, everybody, pescatarian, for those of you who don't know, is somebody who eats only fish and vegetables, but no meat. The only meat he eats is fish, everybody.
No fish, no eggs?
A pescatarian.
No, you can have
eggs
fish.
Either.
I'm sorry, I don't eat eggs.
Do you eat a certain kind of fish? Because some of them, well, I don't eat oily fish. I eat a white fish.
I celebrate all fish right now.
Okay.
Salmon, a lot of halibut. Made tilapia last night.
Sure.
I make these big salads with
avocado. How long is
this
going to last, you figure?
I don't know. We'll see, man. Just want to mix it up. You know, I got done off the road on tour, ate fish and chips every day. That's kind of a pescatarian.
Yeah, a little
unhealthy. Bit. But, you know, I've been eating a lot of red meat at home and just thought, let's mix it up.
You've been grilling a lot.
For
those of you who don't know, Brent and I haven't seen each other because you've been working like a motherfucker. I've been working like a motherfucker.
Both of us, yeah.
And it's tough because we don't get a chance to hang and, you know, kind of be silly. A couple silly goose. It hurts. Yeah, I don't like I don't like it.
You were, going all the way in Florida for the corporate gig. That's a different animal.
Yeah, for the Vendors Association. Hey, everybody.
Hey,
keep
put your hands together.
Keep it family friendly. Oh, who are the two blonde
together.
kids? Two 11-year-olds in my front row.
Oh, my
Interesting.
God.
Okay. Let me try to be metaphorical
Bad
here.
Idea. Yep, for me, it's just like grind time right now because you got the fight coming up, and then like I'm doing ESPN. From here, I go to ESPN and do more stuff for them, and then next week it's off to the races.
Yeah. Yeah.
With Showtime and all that stuff.
I'm going to listen to you and Rogan break down the fight.
We talked about it a little bit. We talked about all sorts of shit, but you know how it goes on those things. It was great though.
You got money on the fight, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought I had 26-1 odds for Conor just to win rounds. My brother's like, "You're an idiot. You have 15-1 for Conor to win." I was like, "Oh, all right." And then I do have. I forget I don't want to misquote because people jumped down my throat last time. But I've 3 months ago, right when the fight was kind of coming about. This Vegas bookie put out odds of Conor win by knockout, and the odds were crazy.
Really?
And I put $2,000 then with our boy Todd.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the Vegas bookie said that there's a really good chance
Vegas
that
put up with
Conor will knock him out.
Yeah, like here's the odds. Now Conor's all the way down to plus 400 something. The odds were so Canelo was a bigger underdog. How hilarious is that?
That's hilarious. But that might be because of the Malignaggi tape or something.
It's just the sway, the public sway. Like I can see it. You know, and I like to think I have something to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
just
you do.
Chirping
Maybe
away.
you do.
We'll see. I sent you that picture of freaking Julio Chavez Sr.
Oh,
I've never been intimidated to defend
that was so great.
mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Even, he didn't speak any English and I had a headset in.
Yeah.
That I was a little bit like, I respectively decline your argument here.
Well,
Mr.
you're talking about the
Chavez,
greatest boxer in Mexican history.
still a beast,
Right?
Still super beast. He put on 4-ounce gloves, so I had to wear boxing. We did this little bit.
Oh, shit.
I had boxing gloves on. He had 4-ounce gloves on. We were like moving around, and he went to the heavy bag, started hitting it. I was like, ooh.
Really?
Yeah. And then he came over to me, and I was like, yeah. I was like, come on. And he went to go for it, and I just single-legged him.
Did
He
you?
started laughing. He's great.
Where can I see that? Is that on tape somewhere?
I don't think so. I'll see him again tonight, though.
You will?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He's great, man.
Amazing.
Killing it. Still looks good.
Still looks good?
Still looks good.
You didn't see any signs of any kind of...
Again,
Who
like
knows?
I got a translator in my ear, so I couldn't really tell, but,
Yeah.
if anyone's going to
He's very active in his son's corner.
Yeah, I don't know if Son's fighting anymore.
No.
I think that last one kind of fucked him.
Yeah.
But so he lives in Tijuana.
He does.
He comes back and forth, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Lives like a king, probably.
I'll tell you what, I'm excited. I'm be excited once the fight's over. Like, I appreciate all this stuff and all the stuff I'm doing. Once it's over, so I can really focus on stand-up, because it's been hard to focus on stand-up.
Of course.
Because I came off tour, and as soon as I come off, now I'm in this.
Yeah.
And so once that's done, so I talked to, like, Skyler, all our guys, Sam, Tripoli. I'm like, line me up. As soon as I get done, line me up, man.
I'll be on those shows.
Yeah.
Because it's tough, because
Let's
that's
do
the
it,
thing,
brother.
is that you realize that there's nothing better than the artistic sort of endeavor of trying to get better at something.
I got a lot of new stuff too, because I came off tour.
Writing.
And when I do current events on there, so I'll pick up stuff that I'm like, oh, there's something there. Oh, there's something there. I found like 3 or 4 things. I'm like, oh, I can do bits out of these.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try that stuff.
Great. I'm excited too.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man.
I'm excited to watch that. I've been doing nothing but writing new stuff. It's fun when you're in that situation, and it's true. Like you when you have a job, when you're working, you're always grateful that you're working, but it takes away from
You can't, but yeah, people say pick a lane. That's why some guys are like, oh, you can only do comedy. I get that, but I get certain. I get certain like I want to have certain perspectives if I wasn't doing other stuff. Does that make sense?
I think 100% makes sense. And I also think I totally disagree with people say you can only do stand-up. I know I've been in this game a long time. I know a lot of just stand-ups. And I have to say, even very good ones a lot of times tend to have a very myopic view on things. And I think
like
for someone like you,
sorry, keep going.
No, but someone like you who is so good at communicating, so passionate about fighting, who's now become a voice for people to listen to and has a unique perspective on the game. And by the way, does other things. I mean, there's other things that you're capable of. It's only going to inform, as you found out, it's only informing your expression.
Yeah.
You're starting out at this, but you've made huge gains already, and it's informing. You wouldn't, part of the Big Brown Breakdown, Fighter and the Kid, which creates this fan base, allows you to go out there and try this stuff out. So I would totally disagree with that. Yeah. Look at what it's done.
But also the guys who say that, they're coming from TV and all this other stuff.
That's right.
So when I hear them tell me, I'm like, yeah, no, I get that, but
that's right.
You have a TV show right now.
Correct, dude.
So you're selling out theaters because you're super famous for the TV.
And I would even argue that your lifestyle, the way you work out, being a pescatarian, all that stuff, that all is funny. That all informs shit.
I text my brother and
part of it.
Reply back, fuck you.
I miss Jay. I miss him.
Ridiculous,
I miss hanging out. That's so great. But it's great. It's great. It's all stuff that you're going to find, and it's going to make its way on stage.
How about the other reason? Again, I'm grateful for this. The other reason I was at Starbucks right now before the show. I'm waiting for my fucking iced coffee. I was hoping they had the nitro because it reminds me of Guinness. I'm addicted to Guinness. Anyways, so I'm waiting for that nitro cold brew. And the guy comes up, grown man goes, bro, you really going to ride with Conor like this? We doing this? I don't know this guy at all.
This is great.
I just stared at him and was like this. Do you watch fighting? He goes, not really. I went, right on. Right on. And just walked away. I'm like, God, is he going to go back to the office and be like, man, I saw that Schaub guy. He's an asshole. I feel like it's kind of funny. He's talking, I'm just like this.
Well, if somebody doesn't watch fighting,
Yeah.
it gets a little, it's like,
come on, man. Do you have a perspective, or are you just trying to yank my chain here?
You should hear old expert Bryan.
BB here?
You're not around.
I thought about that.
And people ask me about that. This is me. Ready? Go ahead and ask me a question.
What do you think of that? The McGregor.
You're talking about the greatest boxer of all time. It's going to be fun to watch Conor miss. However, I will say this. I will say this. His movements are very, very unorthodox. Yep. He's got that left hand. I just basically parrot everything. Yeah. And people are like, geez.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Way to go, Bryan. He could land a left hand.
I'll tell you what I'm more excited for, and this is how you know I'm 10% gay, is I had these custom suits made. I'm just excited to peacock a little bit on the airtime. Just shit on everyone else with their suits. Is that regular black? Boom.
Good dude.
What
are you a 52 or something?
I don't know.
You got to, I'm a 40 regular.
I went to,
which is very
Todd's
sad.
like, dude, you got to go to this guy's where we send all our clients. So I go to this guy. It's off, I can't remember the name. It's in Hollywood off Los Angeles. And he goes, again, dude, listen, I don't discriminate. I don't give a fuck if you're gay, trans. I don't care. I celebrate everyone. Uh-huh. And he goes, he's a little different. That's all he texted me. He's a little different. Just heads up. I'm like, different? What's fucking different? I walked in. This motherfucker makes, Richard Simmons looked like The Rock. He was
on fire.
Oh.
Just on fire.
Hey! I was like, oh my God. Like, you know me, it's hard to.
He got to measure up the big
he's
boy.
Like, some
chalk and some tape.
Of course you're here. But of course. You're not going to the store and just pick one off the shelf. No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm like, all right, quit touching my nose. He's all, no, you're not.
No, you're
and then he goes, let's get that inseam. I'm like,
let's get that inseam right.
We got a certified dick diver expert here. We got Jacques Cousteau.
Gonna take you in with my own.
Yeah.
It's
hard to make me like, I was sweating.
I had no idea you were so tall.
He goes, is it hot in here? Because AC it's booming. It's booming. Well, don't say the AC's booming. That makes me sweat.
Why don't you lose some of those threads?
Oh yeah, I had to.
Yeah, and let's go ahead and get you out of those pants.
You know what he said though. So they take all your measurement and they try on the coats and all that, and then they have a fucking 20 books full of all these different like patterns, all that. And we're going through them, and he's like, here's just one. This is typically the one people pick. I go through, I go, too basic. What else you got? I like to be loud. He goes through it, and I keep going. He goes, you probably spent the most time I've ever seen a male in here spend on picking a suit. I'm like, oh, I'll be here all day, my man. I love this stuff. You
love it.
You pick it down to a T. You can pick the pattern on the inside, button, color on the buttons. It says something on the inside on the collar.
I would panic because I don't know how to do that.
Oh, I was
too many
like,
colors.
Boom, boom, boom. And he goes, "What about this?" I'm like, "Come on, my man, you can't mix that with that." He's like, "You're right." I'm all chill certified.
Oh, that's good.
Boom. It was great.
Really?
Yeah, it was so
I
much
can't
fun.
do that, man.
I loved it.
I can't. I mean, I panic when I have to put colors together.
I'd wear a suit every day if I could.
Blue. I'll just take the blue.
Give me the blue and
on blue and the satin, whatever you say.
Yeah, I know.
And they measure you up, huh?
They measure you up, and then they have your size. So if you ever want, then I don't have to. I can just say, "Hey, give me this color." I come in. I don't have to.
Not giving those suits away though, right?
Not giving away,
but not crazy.
Not crazy.
Yeah, best to have a suit tailored though, even 100%. If it's cheap, right?
It's better to have a shitty tailor, like cheap tailored, really good tailor. Like you should spend more money on the tailor than the suit.
Yeah,
if it comes down to that.
Man, you love it. I bet you like wearing that suit as much as you like doing color for the fight.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
That's exciting, dude. I can't wait for that. What are you doing for the fight? Big question.
Still up in the air.
You might be there, and if you're not...
No, I'm for sure going to be there.
You are.
The Showtime and my team is trying to figure out what exact role I'm going to be working in that fight.
Right.
We know I'm working.
Right.
We don't know if I'm at the desk, if I'm behind the scenes, if I'm doing round to round.
You definitely do it either way, right?
I'm definitely working.
Yeah, you're there.
Yes.
Now, when you say you're there... Will you be there to see it, or will you be in a truck somewhere watching?
No, I'll be in the arena, cage
You'll
side.
be in the arena, cage side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
history.
For
sure, yeah.
That's history.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And then Showtime had
You'll go ahead and FaceTime with me.
Just hold the camera and FaceTime. Like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, Bryan needs to see it, man. He didn't get a ticket.
I'm just there. Hanging around.
Yeah, Showtime had this exclusive like artist design this poster, and there's only like 100 of them. I told him, like, you have got to save me one of those. It's like super artsy. It has Floyd on one side and McGregor on the other. I'm like, wow. Please save one of those for me. Just because it's so historic, you know what I'm saying?
Do you have any idea what the purse is?
Conor, his cut to the UFC, so I think he has to give them around $44 million. He'll make $100 million.
He's got to give the UFC 44.
Pretty sure.
He's making 100.
He's making 100 plus sponsorship. So they say he'll probably make around 140 mil.
140
depending on pay-per-view numbers too.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and then Floyd will make around 160, 200, they think.
Good Lord. That's fucking crazy.
They call it the billion dollar fight. Like it's going to generate $1 billion.
That's insane.
Crazy, right?
Well, this Irishman who came in and did everything he said he was going to do. If he fucking beats Floyd,
that's what Rogan said.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
No, North Korea's going to send the nukes.
We'll send him to North Korea and he'll beat the shit out of Kim Jong-un. That if he beats Floyd, it might be in many ways.
He'll be the biggest star in the history of sports.
I was going to say it might be like what he did in the UFC is extraordinary.
Crazy.
Think about it, right?
Crazy.
I mean, Jose Aldo unthrows. I mean, knocks everybody. Takes the 55.
Nate Diaz at 70.
I mean, it's incredible.
Eddie Alvarez.
After losing to Nate,
Chad
comes
Mendez,
back and beats him. I mean, he did everything he said he was going to do, and took all comers with such courage. If he jumps into another sport, and it is another sport,
beats the best of all time,
it's the
he surpasses Michael Jordan.
I'm getting that
tiger tattoo,
and I'm going to start training. I'm going to move to Dublin. I'm going to clean his feet.
Right,
I'm going to be his foot cleaner.
He will literally be the biggest athlete of all time.
I think I think you could make
that. Fair statement.
I think
everyone's
it's a fair
like,
statement.
Shab, you exaggerate. I'm like, God, man, he beat Floyd Mayweather in a sport you're not even in.
I really do. I think it's a legit statement, and I think it's also there'll be a magic. There's already this magic.
Like
thing
I'm wearing,
to him.
I got Bruce Lee on today. Yeah. Your kids will be wearing a Conor McGregor shirt.
I think
like
so
this.
too. I think so.
Like, Shab, you're such a dick diver on Conor. Well,
look what he's done.
That's what I'm saying.
And called it.
Yeah.
And called it every time.
You're the hater or you're a fanboy, but that's this day and age. Everyone wants to label you.
You have to love anybody who is. First of all, he's not a dick. Like he's a competitor and he's a showman, and part of the fight for him is the psychology of talking you out of your game, and we all love it. But he's not a dick. He's humble in victory, humble in defeat, as he says, and you can see it, right? Yep. But also the fact that someone like this is willing to come in an unknown. I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over.
Do you see? I think he posted it, and also was on the Twitter mentions that or the news. The Ireland soccer team was in a huge match.
Yes.
And it had that. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
Yep. That's why I brought it up. Because,
so sick.
And you just realize that this is a guy who is so extraordinary in that he said, I'm going to do the impossible, and I'm doing it. Cool. It's very inspiring, man.
It's cool.
You know what I mean? It makes you kind of puts you on
5
notice.
years ago, he's cashing welfare checks.
That's crazy.
And I talked to the Mac. Yeah, he almost quit. But I talked to the Mac Life guys who, they've been with him forever. And I went, come on, bro. Was he really like cashing the welfare checks? Or is that like an act? And you've heard people say, "Oh, I don't believe that's not true." They're like, "Oh, where he's from? Yeah, no, that's real, man." Like,
sure.
Talk to anyone who grew up with him. Like that's real.
When we did the podcast, I tried to get out of him what was the decision, like what something happened, right? So he's going along, he's almost going to retire, and then he obviously decided to be great.
Yeah.
That was a decision almost, right?
Yeah.
It's a very strange, very few people can do that.
Yeah, that podcast was a while ago, and then, it was on Fox's time, so we only had, 30 minutes with him. Yeah. If you want to stay longer, we'll get him back on. When he comes to LA, we'll get him back on.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Get him back on. Because he's just he is a great American.
What are you going to do for the
great
fight?
Irish figure. I'm going to have a get-together.
At your house?
I think so.
Everyone critiquing and stuff like that?
I do it at Frank Grillo's, but I think he's going to be out of town.
He's not going to be here?
Yeah.
You guys should watch with Chris Van Eerden and cry together.
Maybe we will. I just got a text from Chris.
How's he doing?
I think he's doing well. I think he needs
a
fight.
Soon,
I don't know. It's very hard for these guys to get
TMZ
fights,
now,
right?
What?
Yeah, it's very hard for these guys
Shouldn't
to get fights.
With your ranking, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's a very interesting thing.
Yeah, boxing different way.
I haven't talked to him. I guess I heard him on Instagram talking about Malignaggi and how he had talked to Malignaggi, and Malignaggi was furious. And all. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, big soap opera. Everyone's vying for attention in the boxing.
It's amazing how much interest fighting generates in everyone. Every man I know, not woman I know, but man. Every man, even they watch fighting or not, every man has a primordial drive to at least talk about it and be interested.
You think?
In it. Yeah, it goes back. No.
There's some guys who don't.
No, some guys don't.
Which I celebrate.
But it goes back, as do I. But it goes back to like almost always who's the toughest kid in the neighborhood, right? Everybody wants to know who the toughest kid in the neighborhood is. Now everybody wants to know who the toughest guy in the world is. There's always been this fascination with fighters, always, especially heavyweight fighters. The fan base that someone Ali would generate, or all those guys, especially if they had personalities. It's like, damn. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but heavyweights in the UFC, don't they get higher ratings typically?
Oh, yeah.
They do, right? Because people, there's something about heavyweights.
Well, I mean,
not anymore.
Stipe's not anymore. Yeah. It's not really. People tune into it more because they know he's going to knock someone out. But even John, what
kind of a draw is John? And who is is Joanna Jędrzejczyk a
Joanna
bigger Jędrzejczyk? Is she a
Yeah.
Jędrzejczyk? Is she a bigger draw than John? Do you know?
No, fuck no.
She's not
even close.
Okay.
No. She's maybe a 300,000 pay-per-view draw, and then I think John against DC, the biggest rivalry ever. He gets 800,000 buys. So it's not like
it's modest.
It's not a home run.
Yeah, it's modest.
It's not Canelo in boxing. It's not Floyd. It's not Conor.
Yeah.
It's not Brock Lesnar. But that's your biggest star in the UFC right now is John Jones. Sure is.
I want to see what Canelo Triple G generates. I'd imagine big numbers.
Canelo always gets big numbers.
He does, right? Yeah, because
he's the face. He besides Floyd, he's by far the Anthony Joshua. Granted, it was on Sky Sports. Between Canelo or Joshua, there's argument Joshua's bigger just because it's tough because it's on. It's not they didn't have to pay for it for Sky Sports.
Filled the stadium though too. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, Wimbledon, but Canelo could do
Wembley,
the same.
Right?
Yeah, Wembley. Canelo could do the same.
Could he?
Yeah, I don't know because he did Dallas, and people are like, he sold out Dallas Stadium. It holds whatever 75,000. They they gave a cap on 50,000.
Okay,
it wasn't the whole arena.
Right.
They're close, but Joshua's a heavyweight. He looks good. He's he speaks better than Canelo.
Yeah,
but Canelo's he's had bigger fights, but still heavyweights are the draw. So I don't know, man.
Who's next for Joshua? Who does he fight?
Klitschko retired, so he's fighting this Russian dude probably, and then he'll fight Wilder after that
to
unify the belts.
I want to see that fight.
Crawford fights Saturday, man. A lot of people forget about Crawford, but Crawford fights, and then boxing's great right now, man. The ratings just for the ratings are tough. Everyone's ratings are down a little bit, unless it's like a Conor or Floyd.
Yep.
Like everyone's ratings are down.
Yep.
Like think how good Triple G is, and he only generates like 300,000, 200,000 buys.
This business is changing so much, and it's interesting with Netflix too. They're generating so much new content and going into debt. I mean, they'll start turning a profit, but I would imagine. But it's sometimes you wonder, like, there's so much content. Who's actually
Everywhere.
watching all these shows? And so the audiences get smaller and smaller.
They can track it.
Yeah, they
can track it.
They can track it.
Like I was talking to Rogan because he's doing another special for Netflix. Hopefully he's already announced that. He's doing another special for Netflix. And I was like, how do you know the numbers? And he's like, they don't give numbers, but you know what if your offer goes up, stuff like that, what it's going to be.
Yeah. They're looking at those.
Yeah, they know.
So brilliant not to give numbers.
Isn't it great?
Because it gives you
have no chips.
leverage.
How'd I do?
No
it was
leverage.
good.
No leverage.
You're somewhere between Dave Chappelle and, and the low, you're somewhere in between. Dave Chappelle's the most successful, most watched comedy special of all time. His one on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah.
After all that time,
Yeah.
that show was so big on Comedy Central.
So big. It's so great. Like, I watched it the other night, had my weed pen, was watching the night, salad, pescatarian, #pescatarian. Yeah. And it's so funny. It's still relevant, man. That show is so fucking funny.
The Chappelle show?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're showing reruns, and I was laughing my ass off.
It put him over the edge.
So hilarious.
Yeah.
He was such a big star when he was on there.
But that was how many years ago? More than 10?
Probably 10.
Literally?
Years ago?
Probably at least 10.
Look it up.
Crazy.
Key and Peele came
and then
along.
he just disappeared. Yep. Key and Peele came along.
And they're killing it.
Yep.
Peele, really, right? Because Peele did the movie Get Out.
Oh, God. Talented. Chappelle show.
Yeah, 2006.
Look
God,
at that.
dog.
Damn, dude. 11 years ago.
Wait, original 2003.
Yep. There you go.
His run was 2003 through 2006 on that. Well, I saw him do when probably his first year, so it would have been. I was a senior in high school, so it would have been 2001, 2002, 2001, 2002. I saw him do stand up at the Fillmore in Denver.
Yeah.
I've never laughed so hard in my life.
Really?
Oh my God, he's doing a Sesame Street bit. Oh my God, it was brilliant, man. It's fucking great.
I never saw
Best
that.
thing I've ever seen. He's such a monster, man. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's cool he's back doing it.
Yeah. I think he's doing a lot of it, too. He's at the store sometimes, working stuff out.
Yeah.
He's one of
I
those
tell
guys-
that thing on stage where I was about to go on, and then I came in, because I'm the new guy. Like, you mind if two guys go on before you? Dave Chappelle went up before me. I was like, oh, okay, cool, man.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Go ahead.
Do you see Rogan build a new studio?
Really?
Saw it yesterday. It's close to where he's at now. Silly.
Really?
Big.
Wow.
Probably too big, but it's cool.
A little too big.
Well, if he wants to like store cars and stuff,
He'll
then
have
he can do
cars,
that. He can do like
archery-
a Jay Leno
archery
garage.
shit.
He has a whole archery thing. He's getting a video
Jiu-jitsu
game thing
mats.
in there. Yeah, jiu-jitsu mats, like a full gym. There's a sauna, cryo chamber.
Jesus.
There's a grill.
Why not?
Jamie has his own office.
Really?
Yeah.
Great.
He has his own office.
Great.
Yeah. It's going to be sick. I think we're going to do a companion like September 9th or something around there.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be the new
Hell yeah.
companion. Yeah. Be
Nice.
fun.
Roll a little bit. Do a little Rough House Sunday, and now we got Matt, so you have no excuse.
I know.
Do you know what I'm saying, brother?
I hear you.
No, but I'm
Don't
saying,
call me brother.
huh, brother?
Call me brother.
No, but listen, brother, what I'm saying is this, and it's all good. It's Rough House Sunday, so if I get all handsy on you, my hands
If you
start
call me boy, I'm going to freak out.
No, but just relax, brother. Listen, brother.
Brother's
I
fine.
wouldn't call you boy.
Don't call me boy.
I'm call you
That's
boy.
racist.
I'm call you boy when I got your leg up in the air. and
No,
you can't-
no,
can't-
no,
and
no.
I
That's racist.
immobilize your hips.
That's racist, bro.
Mobilize your hips.
You can call me bro. Don't call me boy. Because
No, I won't.
bust.
I won't. Boy,
hey, man, that's racist.
What'd
if
I
I was
say?
black, I'd sue you.
you'd sue me.
Sue you.
Got all these racial tensions.
I know.
God damn it! It's almost like I don't know. I almost like feel like if they had just not given any fucking media attention to those morons, just none. Like just let the 200 morons who are neo-Nazis march. They all exist. We know they're out there. And just
I know. Give them
and
zero.
by the way,
like
give
no
them zero.
cameras.
No
one
cameras,
show up.
no cameras.
Just let them do.
No
the thing.
one show up.
I saw
Just
a thing
give
this
them
morning.
safe
They're
passage.
like they're doing a march in Laguna Beach. I'm like, you motherfuckers!
Don't
the OC.
They,
you
of
go to
course,
Laguna Beach.
Of course.
If you touch any of the cast from Laguna Beach MTV series, I'm gonna bust.
I'm gonna bust.
You
No,
neo-Nazi
here's what you
fucks.
do: you cordon them off. You give them plenty of room.
Let 'em yell.
And then sit on the sidelines and watch.
No,
it
no one
the way
show
you
up.
watch.
No, no one
just
show up.
Snicker on the sidelines
No,
or
no one
don't
show
show
up.
up. That's
No
a
one
great
show
idea.
up like it-
Don't counter protest.
No, just let
we
them-
all know you're not racist.
Let them march around.
Right. You're saluting in the air.
You guys good? You guys tired? Cool. You want to keep going?
Want
Yeah.
some- Do you guys want water?
Yeah, you want Gatorade? What do you guys want? You just want to run by like the marathon with water, and then
I would do that. I would literally do.
Because you guys, work 7 a.m. rush hour. You guys care? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Like just let them do it.
100%.
Zero attention.
I agree 100%. I totally agree. Just fucking literally don't show up. Let them walk. Let them march.
Give them no attention. No media.
Let the non-thinkers march. Let them freak out. Okay, great.
Who's racist this day and age?
They were protesting. I guess it started with protesting Robert E. Lee. Now let's go through this. I was going to do this as a dropping knowledge, but I may as well do it now because let's just talk for a second.
Is this what happened in Charlottesville?
So in Charlottesville, Robert E. Lee was the general for the Confederate Army. Okay,
and they're going to take down the monuments, right?
Ulysses S. Grant was the commander for the Union Army.
Great ship, too.
And yes, it was. And Robert E. Lee was the commander for... Now, if you read about the Civil War, Robert E. Lee is many times... He was a Southern gentleman. He was a slave owner. And so when you read accounts of Robert E. Lee, you read... He did write letters, and I've read some letters that essentially talk about him saying that slavery is a moral and political evil on the black man.
But he still owned them?
Well, but it gets way more complicated than that. And he would say essentially that the black needs slavery for discipline, and it shouldn't be over until God wills it so. Okay. And so he had this idea that obviously white supremacy was in his bones. So let me keep going.
Uneducated.
Robert E. Lee also owned a lot of slaves and was, according to several historians, I'm getting this from the Atlantic that a listener sent, but I also had read a lot about Robert E. Lee. I'll keep going. Robert E. Lee was a slave owner who would break up black families. A lot of slave owners, actually, like Washington, didn't break up black families. It was always because those black families would be there for generations. So you'd have these huge families. So when you break up a black family, it was real. Think about how traumatic it would be when you said, we're going to take your 14-year-old son and you'll never see him again. And in fact, after the war, there were so many stories of black families looking for their kin. And you can imagine, right? You can imagine. But at the end of the day, Robert E. Lee not only broke up black families and did it all the time on his plantation, but believed in physical discipline, would give them real lashings and then wash their backs with brine.
So fuck this guy.
So when you're black and there's a statue, just say you're a black man, forget any other race for a second, and you're in the South, and there's a statue honoring Robert E. Lee. He's on a horse with a sword.
Wouldn't that be like having a statue of Hitler? Well, if you're Jewish?
Well, in a lot of ways, I think so, because what was he fighting for? He was fighting for what? He insisted he wasn't fighting for slavery, and
not equality.
And the Civil War was a lot more complicated. I understand anybody who's a historian, but the fact of the matter is that if he was fighting to keep the institution of slavery alive.
Can't have it.
It was considered,
off with his head.
Black people were considered property to Robert E. Lee. And even though in his letters he expressed sort of this idea that slavery was a moral and political evil, he didn't think it was the white man's job necessarily to end it. It was God's job. Well, okay, was he a complicated guy? I don't know. But if I'm black and a guy was leading the Confederate Army, and by the way, another very important fact, during the Civil War, when they would come across black freed slaves or black men, they would re-enslave them. You know what I'm saying?
So in Charlottesville, they had a statue of this guy.
Sure.
Right? And so the
you
black people there were like, let's get rid of this.
There are a lot of, not just black people, a lot of white people were like, I don't like this. As I learn more about history, I don't want to
pass by that every day for God's sakes.
Now, when you read history, though, and you read about the Civil War, Robert E. Lee is portrayed very often as a brilliant tactician, which he was, and also a guy who was very, very distinguished, sober, and a very Christian man. He was very religious. Okay, and so those things are probably historically accurate. Yeah, but you've got to realize at the end of the day, it's like the guy was fighting to keep slavery in place. There can be no greater evil when you own human beings.
Did you see what Trump tweeted out?
No.
It's a shame we're getting rid of these statues because it's something like we need to learn from our history, not knock it down.
It's a debate that you could make. So you could say Stonewall Jackson.
Bring that up, Chin, just so I get it right before people
Stonewall
start
Jackson
crying.
Stonewall Jackson was a a commander and called him, I believe they called him Stonewall because he would stand and wouldn't duck from the bullets and was very valiant
that's
in
a
battle.
lie. Yeah, that's made up.
Well, whatever the case, I do think that you have to ask yourself if these statues
Here
are...
it is. Here's what I was talking about, Biko.
Yeah.
Sad to see the history and culture of our great country being ripped apart with the removal of our beautiful statues and monuments.
You can't change history, but you can learn from it. Robert E. Lee, Stonewall Jackson, who's next? Washington, Jefferson, so foolish. Also, study what General Pershing of the United States did to terrorists when caught. There was no more radical Islamic terror for 35 years. Okay, so the beauty that is being taken out of our cities, towns, and parks will be greatly missed and never able to be comparably replaced. Again, so there is a question here of
There's also learning
Thomas
from
Jefferson. George Washington did own slaves. However, we also know that they were our founding fathers and they stood for something bigger. There is that question of where do you draw the line, right? Where do you draw the line? I would suggest, though, that with Robert E. Lee or someone like that who fought and killed to preserve the institution of slavery, I can understand keeping and saying it's a piece of history. It's been there a long time. I can also understand if I'm black or if I'm a real student of history going, that statue's offensive because you're honoring.
This is the thing. If it's offensive to black people, you don't need to have it up there. If it's offensive to them and they live in that community, you don't need to have that up there.
I agree with you.
You really don't.
But I mean, personally, when I see the Confederate flag, it stands. If I was black and I see a Confederate flag, which you see in the South a lot, and maybe there'd be arguments there. But I'll tell you, maybe it's my history and stuff. It's not a very welcoming symbol.
No, you can understand. I can understand it. The thing is, I'm partial to it, right? I'm a white privileged American here. So when I see a Confederate flag, it doesn't do anything for me. Oh, it bothers you? Cool, get rid of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything for me. Get rid of it, yeah.
It feels hostile to me. It feels like we lost the war, but, it's like, this is my flag and fuck you guys. I mean, there is, I'm sorry, but it feels like an underlying violence when I see that on a pickup truck. It's called pattern recognition.
Like when I see it on a pickup truck, I don't go, oh, that's cool. I immediately go, oh.
Yeah. And listen, where I was, for example, in the Panhandle, these are good old boys. A lot of them are Southern good old boys. And a lot of them are, and I had talks with them about this. And a lot of them in the
really
privacy are
stupid.
good. They're good guys. And I talked to them about this. And I remember the guy said, I'm a Republican. I voted for Trump, but I'm not prejudiced. I'm not prejudiced.
Oh, it's not fair to label Republicans and people who vote for Trump.
It's not. He goes, I'm not prejudiced. I don't like the direction the country's moving. I'm not a leftist.
Yeah.
So a lot of it's fear. A lot of it's like people
100%.
who don't like the way the country is going. They look at it. They think they're a Marxist. They're a socialist.
They think Hillary's going to be the exact same thing. So Trump was the one guy who they thought would be different.
Yeah, and I think that
it's the perfect storm for him to get the gig.
Yeah, and I feel like they feel like their tradition and their heritage, which isn't necessarily all like just we hate blacks. Their heritage is being attacked. And when people feel that way, they get very, very, very angry and aggressive, especially when they think that the world's against them. And they think that they're being marginalized and they think they're being shrunk down to a marginalized group, right? So we got to figure it's tough, man. I think it's going to only get worse. I'm very worried because I think as the economy changes, we become more automated, more and more people are going to be out of jobs, man. And so blue collar jobs and manufacturing jobs, and it's already happening.
People are going to be upset.
Yes, yes. And what happens when young men get upset? What do? They
need somewhere to point their anger.
They pick up a gun.
They need somewhere to point their anger. They get
They
together. They run over people.
They run over people. Well, they feel insignificant. And here's the other thing.
They want attention.
Yeah, and here's the other thing that's fascinating. Is because there's so much information out there, there's just so much information, we no longer have any place to really trust. Like the institutions that we used to put our trust into, which was the church, which were the old newspapers, which was Walter Cronkite.
School,
100%.
Now
it's all up in the air, man. So nobody has an anchor. We don't have an anchor.
Let's say you're a lost soul and you want to go to the internet and say, man, what is the Confederate flag really that bad? You're going to find what you want to find.
That's right.
And you can gravitate towards that group.
You can find Just
Anything. Literally anything.
Jews are trying to kill everybody. Jews are trying to take over the world. You could find that
African Americans
so
actually have smaller brains than white. You can literally
find anything you want.
Whites aren't, athletic as blacks. You can find everything.
Exactly.
That's true, but you can find anything.
Exactly.
Koreans are good at math. Also true.
But the point is
that's not bro science.
You're right, dude. And that's
Chin
the biggest
automatically
worry
knows kung fu. Correct.
Correct. He knows kung fu.
Chin's a black belt with chopsticks right away. That's how it goes.
We're just saying that you can find that idea in some instances. It's true. No, look, it's like
because I'm white and get any club. Correct.
The bottom line is we don't know. A lot of people don't know where to get their truth from because nobody trusts institutions. A lot of people don't trust the media.
That's with everything, though.
I don't blame them.
That's with everything, though. Like, let's say you want to do a diet. I can find, like, when I was researching pescatarian or vegetarian, I went on vegetarian. It said vegetarians are more likely to die before the age of 50 than anyone else. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
There you go.
You read it like, oh my God, it's some bullshit survey. Then people who eat red meat, people who drink coffee, more likely to live long. Like, literally, whatever I'm searching for, right. I can find an argument for it.
And then what happens is this: eating and everything else becomes a belief system.
Yes.
Right? So all of a sudden, eating becomes a belief system. When did that happen? You got vegans, you got paleo guys, you got keto guys, and you and I know plenty of people, and it becomes a belief system. And what I like about what you say, I've heard you talk to people, is you go, do you feel good when you eat it? Does it work for you? There you go.
Yeah, who cares?
There you go. Yeah. And that's the way to do it. Don't. Everybody's in a cult. We all are in a cult.
We're separate, yeah.
But don't be in the cult of uncertainty.
Yeah.
Be in a cult of, I don't know. Be in a cult of, it depends. Be in a cult of, let me see the evidence. Let me see the evidence first.
There's a lot of good Kool-Aid out there.
Speaking of which, I fucked up when I said, don't tread on me. It's don't mess with Texas.
I knew it.
And I apologize when you said it.
I was like, you should have.
No, because I was talking about both.
Yeah,
and I was tired.
Way
it was
off.
don't mess with Texas.
Correct.
Don't
tread on me
came
straight
up.
I was like,
that's from the Marines.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yep, you did. And you were like, I think that's Marines.
Marines.
I was like, don't interrupt me.
Yeah, but I let you just keep going. All right, whatever.
Some guy really nicely corrected me. He goes, by the way, I'm a Marine, just so you know.
Don't try to be Marine. Yeah.
So don't mess with Texas was the slogan they came out with that worked wonders. And they were like, let's do don't mess with Texas, please. And they were like, that won't work. No. Don't mess with Texas. People will stop littering. And they did. Yeah. And that goes back to what we were talking about. They say if you're talking to a conservative and you want to convince him, use words like authority, use words. So you know the delineation between leftists and rightists?
Yeah.
Like, so like left-wing people who are really liberal, they tend to have compassion for the weak. Right-wing people, conservatives, have compassion for or have respect for authority and strength. Those are two very different things.
Completely
it doesn't mean you can't have both.
Yeah, but I'm the guy in the middle. I'm like both.
So am I. But a lot of people break up into these teams. So liberals say they like change. They're very open to change. Conservatives are not open to change. Conservatives are wait a minute.
Yep.
Things have developed this way for a reason. You start fucking around with the things and things could fall apart. There are a lot of really interesting psychological traits that are actually inherent to conservatives and liberals. And guess what? You need both.
Yeah.
And what happens is both teams attack each other and they're not attacking the problem. Because we all do that. We break into teams. We get competitive. Like when we argue.
Tribal.
It's tribal. We're all tribal. We're all in a cult. We're all in a cult. And you have to avoid it. And it's really hard not to be. But I feel like the more you learn, the more uncertain you get, which is probably a good thing because that way you just get responsive to the evidence.
Yeah.
Listen. Yeah. Don't join a team.
I think you can join a team. Just be open-minded.
Yeah. And you can draw lines. Like if guys are saluting, Nazi saluting, they're dicks.
Did you hear about the American who did a Nazi salute in Germany, got his ass whooped?
Well, it's illegal.
How funny is that, though?
I believe it.
He did in front of some statue, and everyone was like, what the fuck? He thought it was going to be, like, cool to do?
No.
They beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, he's a dummy.
Hilarious.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. It's actually illegal. Yeah, I think denying the Holocaust, I believe, in France and in Germany is actually a crime.
Yeah, can't throw the Nazi salute around there.
No, don't be doing that.
You have some current events, Jen?
Sure.
Let's do some current events.
Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather.
Don't say
it. Already talk about the glove size?
I'll do it, yeah.
How it's officially changed to 8 ounces.
I announced it on Rogan yesterday. Yeah.
It's the commission that decides too, right?
Yeah.
But both parties have to. So Floyd started, said, let's do 8 ounces. Conor agreed to it. Fuck, let's do 8 ounces. And then the commission has to decide on it.
Here's my question.
Because usually 8 ounces for if you're 147 pounds or under, it's 8 ounces.
Oh, it is.
Floyd has had most of his career in 8 ounces.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
Right. So he's fine.
They're both fine. It favors Conor rounds 1 through 6. It favors Floyd 6 through 12. It has its advantage on both ends.
So
not one guy gets a huge advantage. A big advantage if Conor lands with 8-ounce gloves, he's more likely to land a knockout than he would with 10 ounces. It's not a huge factor. Even 10 ounces, he could still knock him out.
So the difference between, say, a 14-ounce and an 8-ounce in padding on the knuckles is pretty minimal still, right?
I mean, when you're talking 14 ounces, heavy glove. No one's fights in 14 ounces. So the heaviest glove in boxing is 10 ounces. So George Foreman, Muhammad Ali, 10 ounces.
Really?
Anthony Joshua, 10 ounces.
Really?
If you're under 147 pounds, 8 ounces. 10 ounces isn't much. There's padding here. It's not much. Yeah. So 10 to 8 is not crazy.
Really not crazy.
But it favors Conor early on. And again, Floyd makes all these claims like, oh, let's do MMA after this. And he blows all his smoke to get, headline stuff like that. And then when he goes, shit, let's do 8 ounces. Let's do 8 ounces. Let's see how that works out. And I thought, oh, here we go. This is never going to get passed by commission. No, he's dead serious. And I think his thinking with that is, if he can start landing shots, those 8 ounces are going to fuck Conor up pretty bad after the accumulation of round to round. He'll be more likely to stop him from the accumulation of shots. He's not going to one punch knock out Conor McGregor. I promise you that won't happen. But Conor can do it to him. That's why 1 through 6, Conor McGregor. 6 through 12, Floyd.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, if you're a Conor McGregor fan, is those punches add up and he can't answer the bell after the 8th or 9th because he's getting beat up so bad. That's the worst case scenario for us.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to happen.
I'm fascinated to see this.
But those 8 ounces, it's fascinating. It increases the odds.
Right.
The stakes are higher.
Right.
Well, you guys both spar in boxing, right? You spar at least in MMA boxing.
Well,
so have you guys tried?
I don't want to put myself in that category, but I move around.
You move around, but you guys have tried gloves on. Have you guys tried different ounce gloves?
My entire life.
What do I fight with?
So does it make a difference to you?
16 ounces.
I box with 16 ounces.
You spar with 16 ounces and work with 16 ounces typically for the shoulder conditioning because the heavier the glove, the more in shape your shoulders will get. And also with 16 ounces, there's a lot more padding. So when you hit someone, it doesn't have the same result as if a smaller glove.
Still hurts the shit out of me.
Still hurts. So I've seen guys get knocked out, and I've knocked guys out with 16-ounce gloves. In golden gloves, I think we have to wear 14 ounces, and I knock guys out. God damn. So if you have power, with it 16, 8, 10, 12, 4, you have power.
Yeah.
But for Floyd,
you knocked guys out with headgear and everything.
Yeah, in golden gloves, all of them. So, but with Floyd, it's over time, those 8 ounces are going to take its toll. The accumulations.
Yeah.
Think about one snowball and then 30 snowballs, 60 snowballs. Instead of one big snowball, think about all those just get, God damn.
That's gonna it's
gonna take its toll. That's what I assume he's banking on. Yeah, he's very accurate.
Yeah.
What's the lightest ones that you've ever had on you?
4 ounces. I fought in the UFC in 4 ounces.
No, like sparring ones, boxing.
10 ounces.
10 ounces.
We sparred with 10 ounces. And listen, man, those 10-ounce gloves is a heavyweight, anyone, 10-ounce gloves, boxing glove, compared to 4 ounces with wraps on.
Not
pretty much the same.
Right?
8 ounces with wraps on compared to 4 ounces wraps on.
God.
Same thing, really.
And you sparred.
Just your fingers
you sparred with 10 ounces? You didn't spar with
We've sparred with 10 ounces before, but typically you do 16 ounces.
I feel like heavyweights, it's so dangerous.
I've sparred with 20-ounce gloves on with Shane.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, no different.
It made no difference.
You have pillows on your hand, and your shoulders get more tired.
Yeah, but I feel like it's like when you guys hit so hard, like it's.
We shouldn't have been sparring. We shouldn't have been sparring.
You shouldn't have been sparring.
No, we shouldn't have been hitting each other like that. What else you got, Chin?
All right, this is very recent. It's not good news, but
God damn,
I'm sure you guys heard about this. In Spain, Barcelona, was a terrorist attack.
Oh no!
This is this morning. Yeah.
Did he try? I thought he drove a van in there.
Yeah, a van into like a sidewalk and just ran into people. So 13 dead, 50 injured.
Oh my God!
And it's still brand new.
God, these fucking guys, man.
Morons.
Fucking guys.
Fucking morons.
If you don't have guns, you use a van.
Don't give him any attention. Fuck that guy.
Next one.
13 dead. A lot.
I didn't know about this. So a bodybuilding mom of 2, she died from too much protein.
Holy balls, how much protein was she taking?
That's the thing. So she's very healthy.
After a rare genetic disorder. She had a
rare genetic disorder, yes.
Oh, there you go.
So that's what it is.
But how much? Like most people, when you're on a high protein diet, depend on the protein. And I've seen a lot of guys in college football get this. You get kidney stones.
Yeah.
When your liver can't filter out everything,
you start getting kidney stones. You can't break down the protein.
So what happened with her?
So she has something called urea cycle disorder. So I'm sure there's other people out there that possibly have this. She was just taking more protein than her body could handle.
So her kidneys gave out or something? Or?
So ammonia built up in her blood.
Oh, wow.
And then fluid in her brain.
Oh, wow.
You can smell the ammonia on bodybuilders sometimes. It's funny you say
Keep
that.
scrolling down, Chin.
You can smell it when guys do too much protein. You can smell it.
God damn it, that's horrible.
That's part of her corner. Like it's listed in her corner. Official cause of death was intake of bodybuilding supplements.
She didn't see any symptoms, any signs, nothing. She
just felt weird.
God damn it.
Yeah.
What else you got, Chin?
All right.
My friend's husband died that way. He goes, I don't feel well. I'm going to take a nap.
Protein? Oh, nap?
Just died.
See, that's different. He wasn't from supplements.
Sure wasn't. He was just a guy.
Fuck's sakes. What else you got?
All right, let's do. This one's a very, very weird one. This woman from Alabama, she's 25 years old. Lisa Theris. She went missing a month ago.
My Lord.
She got found.
Alabama.
Right?
Hold on,
check
woods.
this out. So she got found. That was her before.
Yeah.
Did she find a spray tanning machine?
I was going to say.
I mean, she's gone for a month in the woods. Who knows if the sunburn got to her? I don't
the
know.
woods, it doesn't.
I mean, there's like areas where there's
True,
sun
but
peeks
not
in.
really, you know?
But check her out. So, wait, look at her here. She actually looks a lot better.
Oh,
now.
she looks good.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at her.
But look at her body. So she has a bunch of bug bites.
Oh, my
She's tore up everywhere.
So how the fuck did she get lost?
So check this out. She doesn't know how she got lost. The last thing she remembers is she went with two guys into the forest, two random guys, and they wanted to go break into a cabin. And she's like, I don't want any part of this. So she bailed, and they broke into a cabin and stole like $40,000 worth of stuff in the cabin. They got arrested. She went missing for the entire month. She lived off of berries and mushrooms and puddle water.
And mushrooms. That's not a good idea.
Wild mushrooms.
Eating random mushrooms.
Lost 40 pounds. Some woman found her next to the side of the road, and she was naked, no shoes, and she's actually like what do you call it? Legally blind.
She's blind
She's
now?
legally blind.
Or she's blind
so
before?
She couldn't find her
She's
way
before.
out.
God, dog.
And check
shit.
this out.
Find her way out.
There's even more to it. Apparently, she was not arrested, but she
beautiful
was going
eyes.
right there 2 days earlier before she was missing. No, hold on. So she had a disorderly conduct charge right around the time she was supposed to go to court. She went missing. 2 daase before they dropped the charges because they thought she was dead
Tight
when she
move.
was gone for a month, and then
Tight
she
move,
returned.
girl. She went on that. I call it the cabin diet.
Wait.
Fuck pescatarian. I'm going on that cabin diet.
She went on a cabin diet.
Dude, she's not bad looking.
No.
Her eyes are
No.
gorgeous, but she
Yep.
can't see.
She's legally
thing.
blind, so I mean, I'm sure she could see.
That's
but
a
not
tough go in the
great.
woods.
You
when
never
you're
have to do
blind.
your hair or like dress well when you dated her.
But she is, she's attractive. At least
She just can't see
after she-
shit. What a terrible, if you're lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at her eyes. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. But her face is all eaten up by insects. And she just
All those bugs.
couldn't find her way out. Could not find her way
When you're
out.
blind.
Yeah.
She could have been in New York City.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter. She'd been in Chicago,
Alabama.
Alabama,
It's
lost
very,
in the woods.
It's very strange.
So, yeah, I don't
So
know.
strange. So many strange
something
things about
adding
it.
up, but I guess
Poison ivy stings. Them bugs probably got a hold of that anus. They don't discriminate.
they don't discriminate,
No,
Brennan.
her titties probably all eaten up.
They just don't discriminate.
God damn.
Can you go back
They
to
thought
the
she was
chubby.
dead. She's a pretty girl, man. Instead of DSLs on her eyes,
Oh,
ate
yeah.
berries and mushrooms. How'd she know which berries and mushrooms to eat?
I think at that point you just eat because you have to eat.
At least her
She
teeth are
could've
straight.
Poor.
But there's so much to this. This is weird.
I like that when you look up.
Anyways, it's a mystery.
Tight move though, girl.
Tight move is right.
She'd win easily win naked and afraid. Wouldn't win alone.
Can
The
you
new-
go down for
The
a
news
second?
even said that too. They're like, she was naked and afraid.
Naked, afraid, blind.
That's naked and afraid with no eyes. That's not going to work.
She's killing
You got to
the
just
game.
grope your way around.
No, she's killing the game.
Yeah.
Well, oh, you found a big old snake. He's gonna spit up at you. There's protein in there. You wouldn't mess with him. You wouldn't tussle with him.
He ain't going to bite you.
He ain't gonna bite you. Now, let me check. No, there's no teeth on
He's
him.
a friendly snake.
He's hard as fuck, too.
He's a friendly
He's a
snake.
shorter snake. Now he's actually stuck in a big old log.
He's a thick
Now,
snake.
you know what? He's poking his head out. Go put your mouth on him.
He get
I gotta
angry if
put
you
it-
don't. Calm down with your mouth.
You know what? Oh, the only way we get him back in if you know what? You gotta warm him up with your mouth.
Yeah, my name is John.
I'm John. I'm the survival expert
I got
here.
red. If you had,
I get the survival score
hair.
of 10.
I got redhead in her club foot. If the cops ask,
My survival score is at 10. Now let's go ahead and tame this snake before he gets real upset.
sir, she's a blind girl who's obviously been eaten by bugs. Can you?
She's
This
starving.
is what I do. I go. Let me
She's
get
starving.
This, let me put this blanket over you. Put this blanket over you. Let me get you some warm soup right here, and hold on to this. It's just because you can't see.
Hold on to this loaf of
Hold
bread.
on to this. Hold
What's
on
that?
to this. This is a handle. Hold on to this.
No, not a handle. She's going to buy that. I go, here's some warm soup. Here's a fresh old loaf of French bread. It's a little stale, though. We're going to just suck on it to warm it up.
That's a big dong. A baguette. You got a thick piece. I've seen your piece. It ain't that thick. You giving you
Well, no, it's one of those like weird French ones where you get the little Italian sandwiches
a
on.
breadstick. You like a breadstick?
Oh, what's up, girl? Oh, you're starving? Crazy. I found this old stale crazy bread from Caesars, Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
I got that little Caesar size
Nah.
crazy bread dick.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't do that. I'd go, listen.
Ooh, look what I found on the log. Some old, stale,
Not me.
crazy
I
bread.
go, your eyes are so beautiful. You can't see well. Poor thing. Listen, I'm a celebrity, first thing. And I'm going to do you a favor. I rescued you. This is my dick. And that's your reward. That's what I do.
See,
take it or leave it, but
thing.
I'm a good-looking professional athlete. I would just lie about
I'd say, listen, yeah, I'd lie and say, I'm a celebrity. You ever seen Titanic? Well, I'm in that, so shut the fuck up.
I'm Leonardo DiCaprio.
Have you ever seen Friends? All right, I also directed that and created that.
That's right.
You wouldn't know that.
Now, this is my
I'm the
dick.
new Batman. Here's my dick. Let me repeat. Batman.
Batman.
Now let's go ahead and suck this dong, or you're not getting off this island alive.
This guy came
We're in
up to
Alabama. An island, bitch.
And-
How do you know? Now back to the crazy bread in your mouth.
Back to the crazy.
The old
bread.
stale crazy bread. Move.
Got to get you some nutrition right away.
People are like, God.
Why was she naked? Why'd she lose her clothing?
Why was a lot of
Keep your
things
clothing
happening?
on. First thing you do when you're in the woods is keep your clothing on. See what I mean?
Make a
Something was
fire.
going on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe go back to
You're
the,
naked on the side of the road.
You know, when you're blind, though,
Covered
it's a
in bug
tough
bites.
gig, man.
Yeah. It feels like she lost her mind a little bit.
They
That's what
asked
it
her
feels
too, do you think you were drugged by those guys? And she said, it could have happened, but I don't know. I think that answer is kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it's all very
possible,
weird.
but
Yeah,
don't
something. But she got out of the gig. Like, I celebrate this. She went on that cool cabin diet. She's hot. She's tan as fuck.
I mean,
now.
first of all, two guys.
Horrible
I
bug
went in there
bites.
with two random guys in the woods, and we were trying to break into the cabin, which really means those guys were like, "Let's break into the cabin because I don't want my knees to be on the because this peat moss is going to hurt my knees. We get in the cabin so I can get you where I want you. We'll have ourselves a little threesome, have a good time." So
Yeah, they're
something
about to.
happened.
Well, I call it the cabin shuffle. What they're going to do is the cabin shuffle. It
yeah.
means run the train on the blind girl.
Yep.
Now, as
And
bad
then-
as that sounds, these are bad guys.
These are bad guys.
Now, it just so happens there's 40 G's in that cabin. So they thought, all right, fuck the blind girl, get the 40 G's.
That's what it is.
Hey, blind girl, take a hike.
Take a
and
hike.
we get this 40 G's.
Here's $20. Go ahead and get
And then
yourself some.
they steal, run off with 40 G's, and so on. Oh, fuck, where's the blind girl? Oh, my God, I forgot she was blind. Now she's in the woods.
Can't fight her in them Alabama woods. A lot of black bear up in them
Island
parts.
woods.
A lot of black bear up there. So I
I
don't
would
know.
just
So
love to eat that blind girl. Mm-hmm. They don't care if she can
they're
see.
hungry. I know. You're
I'm
fumbling
surprised.
around.
I mean, I celebrate she made it out alive, though.
That's crazy. Something's up with that story.
Yeah, looks like she was chewing on bark, though. What else you got, Jen?
This is a
Bark
good
chewer.
one. This black dude, older black guy, 58-year-old guy, he's a blues musician. And what he does is he goes to KKK rallies, and he doesn't try to convert the KKK guys. He just tries to talk to them, be friends with them. And according to this, and this is it's a Netflix special, he converted like hundreds.
I love this guy.
I will watch the shit out
I
of that.
love this guy.
Yeah. And see, that's the Netflix.
Ooh, that's the trailer?
I
Play it for
absolutely
me.
love guys like this.
Can we play this on air?
Yeah, we'll play the sound at least.
I'm sure you can play it. It's a fucking ad.
Ever given in this country were the Gettysburg Address by Abraham Lincoln and the I Have a Dream speech by Martin Luther King. Excuse me a minute. This is where he stood
Damn, he's in crazy shape.
and gave that famous speech.
Black men and white men.
All you have is an etching in the concrete. There's no plaque. There's no sign. Millions of people trample all over that, not even realizing how important that spot is. He says, I have a dream. I call this stepping on the dream.
Me and Daryl Davis.
I'm a musician, actor, author, and a lecturer.
I like him.
Always said to me, Daryl, how can you have this stuff? Why don't you burn it? As shameful as it is, you don't burn our history, regardless the good, the bad, the ugly. And
Trump agrees.
That's
with
interesting.
Trump agrees with
That's
it.
an interesting thing to say, isn't it?
all apple pie and Chevrolet.
Isn't that interesting that he said that? Because
How you doing, man? Hey.
Hold on, do it after this, B.
My pleasure.
How long is this thing, Chin?
2 minutes.
All right, keep going. We got another minute.
We've got members as young as 18, and we also have junior Klan members.
We would fight to the last bullet for our people.
Okay, so what can we all do together as a nation?
Help
Get
save
your
the
vision.
white race.
Help save the white race. On this gracious great ball of fire.
play the shit out of a piano.
Like,
missing no
he'll
meals.
eat a full rack of ribs, too.
How can you hate me when you don't even know me? Look at me and tell me to my face why you would lynch me.
This country's been through a lot.
It still has a long ways to go.
An awful long way, as news will tell you.
I'm mad. We should all be mad.
We have a society that has determined that we should fear the black man.
Give that person a platform. Allow them to air their views, and people will reciprocate.
This guy's brilliant, man. Think about this.
Is he?
I think
Is he making a change?
I think so.
God, I see a lot of Instagram pics with him and KKK
But
members.
It's raising an interesting point because here's the question. Here's my question. So we know what most of us do, right? Which we see these guys marching. We're hurl, moral diatribes at them. You fucking assholes and everything else. And so we both shout at each other, right? This guy's going there and actually listening to what they have to say. And it sounds like, to an extent, at least to a degree, changing some minds.
Hundreds.
Even if they come back and go, that black guy ain't so bad.
See, but look at his quote here. He goes, I never set out to convert anyone in the Klan. I just set out to get an answer to my question. How can you hate me when you don't even know me?
It's a great question.
I simply gave them that chance to get to know me, and they treat me the way I want to be treated.
It's a great question. Look, remember what happened with what's his name, Charlie Black, who listened to Louis Armstrong, 16-year-old racist Southern white kid, taught that black people were inferior. He hears Louis Armstrong's music. He goes, "This doesn't make sense. This dude's playing a horn that's making me want to cry." He became the lead lawyer, one of the lead lawyers on Brown versus Board of Education. Yep. So changing minds is possible. Changing hearts is possible. We always forget that the idea is to persuade the other fucking side. And what's going on with them? Are they evil or are they scared and angry? Do they feel betrayed? What's going on here? Very easy to say they're evil.
Scared, right?
It's usually scared. It's usually scared.
I read a study on racism. And is it genetic and is it in our bones, stuff like that? And they said what's genetic is to be scared and skeptical of people that look different than us.
Yes.
And they see it in schools.
That's how we stayed alive.
Yeah. So, if you have a white son, he goes to school and he's not familiar with black people, he's like a little scared of automatic. Not that he's racist, but it's genetically in his bones to go.
Because we've evolved to be suspicious of. So if you hear the rustling in the trees, you've evolved to say that's a lion. I'm gonna err on the side of caution and run the fuck out of here because that's a lion. So we've evolved to be cautious of new things. We've evolved to be cautious of things we don't understand, right? Because that's how we've had to stay alive on the savannah. And so I like this idea, and I'm glad you and I are holding hands and understanding. And I want to make an announcement here.
We're gay.
Brennan and I are gay. We're gay.
We're going to change minds.
And I know
Let's go to those KKK rallies and just gay it out.
And I know there's a
question.
question.
How can you hate us when you don't even know us?
And there's a question for you all you KKK guys.
How can you hate Bryan when he'll suck your dick?
And Brennan's a fucking big, powerful guy who could kick my ass, but guess what? Even though I've had more street fights, guess what? Guess what? Who you're asking, and the question is, who's fucking who? And I want to answer that question right now. I peel his peach. I peel that brown seal peach.
No, you're the dick diver.
Nope. I peel that peach, and I break
Listen,
in there.
KKK, I got an offer for you. I need an answer by tonight. Bryan suck every one of your dicks in the beach. No, come on, bro.
I never
Do it
said
for the
that,
race.
bro.
Do it for the race.
I'm not going to suck
KKK,
racist
Bryan's
dick.
going to dick dive for you
I
guys.
draw the line on racist dong.
No.
I'm not sucking anybody's racist
Do your
dong.
part, bro.
I'll try to
Make a change.
I'll talk to him and change their mind, but I can't do that.
Nah, let him shoot that racist sperm down your mouth. What else you got, Chin?
Check this out. A lion meets a hippo, and then I'll let you see what happens. What do you think happens?
I think the hippo fucks him up. I love me aggressive hippo.
Hippos are not hearing
A lion?
fucking pig
Hell no.
out of a big
Play
kitty
that.
cat.
That's
Not a
like
fucking pig.
Demetrius, Mighty Mouse versus Brock Lesnar. Let me see this.
They weigh about 2 tons, I believe.
Yes.
Right? I need to find out how much they weigh.
Cat needs to get his
I'm gonna
anus
say
out of my
5,000
goddamn
pounds.
face.
So the cat comes up to the hippo, and just nudges his back.
Oh yeah, get
just
you some.
curious.
Oh, he's gonna boot him.
And then check this
Boot
out.
him?
The hippo
Oh!
grabs his face.
Damn! And then stomped him.
Yeah.
That lion was like, Jesus. You know what? in Lion's defense, he really didn't do. I mean, just
Yeah,
sniffing
he's just
around.
curious. I think when they're younger, they don't
The
know.
old hippo went, you know what? I'm going to crush your face.
Yeah.
I love that.
And by the way, the lion was trotting away, thinking, this guy's too fat to catch me. Trotting away. And he looked back, he went, hey, man, hey.
But the lion was kind of like, hey, man, how'd you... Ow! Why? Lion's like, you know why.
You know why.
Fucking know why. You're going to eat me if you had the chance, bitch. God, I love that. What else you got, Chin? Is that it?
That's called Rough House Sunday.
Unless you want to see some... How about this? Just a real quick fight announcement. Anderson Silva versus Kevin Gastelum's back on. That's a rumor.
I want to see that beautiful man.
November
not fight
25th.
anymore. I want to
Shanghai.
I want to see him walk off into the sunset, but they can't do it. Fighters like this can't do it. And he's, oh no, Brendan's frozen. Hold on. Let me, Brendan. Ah, shit.
It's over.
It's got him all iced over.
Oh, God.
You all right, man?
Did you say on Fight Pass in Shanghai?
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Sorry, Wait,
Sorry.
am I in a weird, different world?
No,
Did you
it's
say
okay.
Anderson Silva's fighting on Fight Pass in Shanghai?
Yeah. Come on, man. Have a little respect. Come on, man.
That's how we treat our legends.
I know, isn't that crazy?
He's fighting on Fight Pass in Shanghai.
A legend.
No, watch
legend.
that. Oh, God, that does nothing for me.
He can't stop fighting. He won't stop fighting.
Oh, my dick gets more aroused around a fucking fat slob.
Oh, God.
God damn it. I gotta piss. God damn it, Chin.
Well, I think we can end this, can't we?
Let me take a hot piss.
Go ahead and take a hot piss. It's fun, kids.
Chin's talking about he wants to start working out.
Yeah, he's gonna start upping his game. He's a big kid. I want to see him, pack it on.
It'd be cool if you turned into like Chung Lee, just jacked as fuck. Dude, get
Chung
on
Lee.
You know who Chung Lee is?
Chong Lee.
Chung
We'll get you on a cycle.
Chung Lee is the girl.
She's
from
also
Street
awesome,
Fighter.
but she's in shape.
Yeah.
If you could throw kicks like that, I'd appreciate
Uh-huh.
it. However, Chung Lee,
Yeah.
Chong
Lee.
from
Very
Bloodsport,
Yes.
jacked.
He was
That
my
should be
hero.
our goal. That's
He
your
was my
hero?
Before, when I was in high school.
He's Korean. Yeah.
He was, I think he played a Korean too.
Right? Yeah.
I think he played a
that's
Korean.
right. He did in
Yeah.
Bloodsport. He's your hero?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Let's-
the body style.
Yeah,
back
let's do
then,
that, though. Let's make
That's
that
too
the
big,
goal.
though.
You think?
Yeah.
Let's get you on a nice
Get you on a
fucking cycle.
Wenstrom,
I'm down. I'll
deck
try it.
Annabelle.
That'd be sick, man. You report in, you just start freaking out on us.
Just get huge.
Like, geez, nice current events, Chin. Fuck you! Like, God damn, bro.
Roid rage.
Roiding out on us.
I want to do it. When should I get on TRT? Maybe when I'm 55.
60.
60. You think?
Chin, would you do TRT?
I don't know. I would love to see if Bryan did it first.
I'm afraid.
You'd look like Carrot Top. Your blood would be all, your face
Yeah, I
would
don't
all
wanna
red.
be that guy.
No, you don't want to be that guy.
But maybe when I'm 60, right? I don't feel like I need it right
Depends
now.
You
when
don't.
get-
My fucking
What do
rod
you
could
think
cut
you
a
need a
diamond.
chin?
I don't think I need it.
How's your
but
sex drive?
It's been a while, man. So I don't know.
Oh,
It's there, but it's been a
Mine's-
while.
You know what you're in? You're in the drought.
So
You know what we
probably
do-
a little kicker TRT might help.
You know what we do in baseball when you're in a drought?
What's that?
You need a slump buster.
What's a slump buster, Brendan?
You guys know what a slump buster
No,
is?
man.
in
What's
baseball?
a slump buster?
Slump buster's the grateful type. You catch my drift, boys?
I was always about the grateful types.
Chin,
I was always about the
maybe,
waitress.
maybe your standards
hungry
too
eyes.
high. You know, you're
Yeah,
looking for
probably.
Rihanna when you need a Brianna.
Well, sometimes you get,
And by Brianna, I mean 40, 50-year-old mom,
or
7 kids,
or just a girl.
divorced. Hey,
Nope.
that's a slump buster.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Or you just get
Hey, let's get you a slump buster.
you get a girl
Not
who's
40,
just kind of a
50.
diamond in the rough. You know, she's a
No, she doesn't have to be
waitress.
50. Maybe she's
30.
No,
Maybe-
she could
no,
be
no,
young and
30.
hungry.
let's say 22, but she's a hardcore one,
Yeah, right.
and she loves her big Korean.
Oh. No,
Just
no,
to
no,
mix it up.
Or you get a girl who's just who is a little bigger than most, but is strong. You know, some girls can be bigger, but they're hard. Like they're kind of they're stocky. I'm very happy with that body type. I've had good times.
You're a little too happy with that. body
I've
type.
had good times.
Brian
with a
likes muscular
stocky-
women.
Yeah, I've had good times with a
So gay.
stocky ex sprinter.
Chin,
you know.
for you, I think I'm gonna say it again.
Slump buster.
You need a Korean slump buster. And you know
And
what?
Korean.
Wait, dude, what's your type though?
I guess Asian, yeah, but not necessarily Korean.
What type of Asian?
Filipino.
Let us help you here.
I've always
Filipino
dated
And now a lot of lady
Vietnamese.
listeners are listening.
Vietnamese are
Yeah.
good.
Vietnamese. That's
They're
what you
hot.
prefer?
I've always ended up dating Vietnamese.
Very
so, yeah.
sexy.
What if I get a Japanese?
It goes against my country.
I can't do it.
No.
See, I need.
Brandon, you never see a Korean fuck with a.
I know, that's why I said that. I'm trying to. He said whoever.
Unless you can
so
order
it's like,
her around.
if I bring a Japanese girl over and she's sexy,
not allowed.
curve, boom, boom, pow, ha, chow.
You have the Korean mafia on his ass. And
Well,
shut up
hey,
now.
man. Well, I need to know
Now you
where
know,
my-
though. Now you know.
Before he just goes, oh, I'm into Asians. All right.
Yep. And
All
you lump
right.
them all together. I get it. Not the Japanese.
I'll bring a Japanese over.
No.
He's going to slap her.
No.
I can't have that.
He'll bang-
Domestic violence.
he'll bang
You go to
Kim
prison.
Jong-un before he
That's
does
not
that.
a slump buster. That's a career ender.
Yep.
So
Slump buster.
Japanese out
But you said Japanese hot compared to like a
compared to
hardcore
hardcore one
one,
Korean.
that's- I'll take the Japanese.
Yeah,
You'll do
You'll
it.
put up with the hate.
You'll do it. You'll do it behind closed doors.
Yeah,
Oh no,
one
no.
sees
What
it.
if she's like, hold on, I'm down to do this, but let's post this on Instagram, and you gotta hold up a Japanese flag.
Nope, can't do it.
Oh boy.
No,
No, can't do it.
you'd be disowned.
Yeah, it'd be over.
You know what? If she's hot enough, I'll do some shit.
Yep.
You'd see me with an ISIS flag. Just
I mean, bottom line is we'll all bang a racist. I mean, I'm like, listen, you're a racist. I don't approve. And
Just don't say it while
after
we're-
I come, I'm going to criticize you.
yeah, but for now,
For now.
I'll just pretend I don't hear it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Me too. Down with all the non-whites.
Yeah.
Now let me see
You
that
want me to put
ass.
this pillowcase over my head like it's a cape?
All right.
You want to cut out the eyes? That's weird.
okay.
Oh, wait a second. Hey.
Hey.
I'll do
I'll
it.
make all kinds of promises.
Oh, me too.
And then when I lose,
I'll be at
I'm
that
like,
rally next week. Laguna?
I'll be there.
You know what? I'm going to pick you up.
Buy my tickets now online? Sure.
But you know what? Why don't we do it after this? Why don't you suck this dick, you racist? And we'll do it after.
we'll get matching swastika
what?
tattoos.
We'll carpool. We're going to carpool there. Let's do that. As soon as I come, fuck you.
Yep. See ya.
Good luck at your stupid ass meeting.
Yep.
Racist.
At your rally.
Yeah.
Sure, I was a racist for a little while till I came. Till I got the goods.
Now back to figuring out Chin.
I like the Vietnamese. I like Filipino. Okay.
All right, Chin, what if we get a black girl?
Nothing wrong with that. How about
Nothing
a
wrong
mix?
at all.
Black.
I don't like the
black
response there. Hold on. Back up the tracks.
little
You ain't
afraid.
like this.
He's a little afraid.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you look down. Because you know why?
I didn't look down.
Because you know why? He's racist. Because you know why?
Are there many blacks in Korea?
Picture of Charlottesville. Oh, by the way,
I don't know.
my
Probably.
friend Marshall
Can
sent
we
us the
can we
picture.
get you, all right, no Japanese blacks you weren't crazy about. What about a straight up blonde bimbo?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Eyebrows raised up. You're
said
into the
quickly.
blonde
He said quickly.
You're into the blonde beach bunnies?
Who's not, man?
All right, you definitely
question.
are.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
His head was on a swivel in London because there's just flat asses everywhere.
Flat
just
asses
blonde
and
flat
big
asses.
tits.
Oh,
Flat asses
oh,
and big tits.
oh. Hey, what about if we put you on Tinder or Bumble?
I think it's time.
Yes!
I think it's
I've been
time.
waiting for a friend to
There
sign
you
up
go.
with this. Ooh, it's
There
going to be
you
a new
go.
segment on
you're
the
a
show.
good-looking guy.
The dating
man.
times
Okay,
with
here's the
Chin.
plan. Here's the plan. Chin, you're going to
We got
start
a new,
lifting
we got
weights.
a new bit. We got a new big,
Yep.
new segment.
Yep.
You can go on Tinder. We're going to set up. We're going to improve the girls. All right, and then we're going to talk about it on the show.
Yep.
Done.
Yes, Chin.
I'm
Daytime
so
with,
down.
Fuck
with Chin.
yes.
We'll come up with a name for the segment.
All right.
And by the way,
It's called Dayton Chin.
Dayton Chin.
It's called Dayton Chin.
Dayton Chin. And now
Hashtag
for another episode
slump
of
buster.
Dayton Chin. It's
But they
great.
don't have to be ugly. It's just you're in a slump.
Dayton Chin, hashtag slump buster.
Yes, it's a new bit.
Excellent.
It's gonna be fucking great.
I'm excited about that.
Chin, will you sign up for Tinder for me tonight?
Sure.
Bumble.
Yes.
Bumble and
But let me
Bumble.
pick the profile
Or both.
pic. Can't be too serious. Can't be too creepy. Can't look too desperate. Can't have cream flags behind you.
let
I
him.
trust you.
Let him. Yeah, he's good. He'll be your style consultant.
Yes, and also fill out your profile so we attract some of the ladies.
Yep. What
Oh
else?
my God, this is brilliant.
And you're gonna start working out and start lifting
Hey.
weights.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you look good now. You dress well now too. You got your shit together. You got a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Start
come from a good family.
You wanna tighten up, though,
Ladies,
right?
All the ladies.
tighten the torso
He
up
likes.
a little bit.
He has a good meal. He knows he's a foodie.
Smart guy.
Loves to travel.
He can sing.
Smart.
He can sing.
Can sing his ass off.
Disciplined.
Can serenade you.
Every bit of
musician.
6'3",
Might be 6'4".
might be 6'4".
Fat dick.
Hopefully,
Like an egg roll. I've
Doesn't
seen
matter.
it.
Some girls-
I've seen it.
What?
It's like an egg roll.
What?
Like a thick, fake egg roll.
Yeah, don't say.
I've seen it. It
What were
looks
you guys
like an
doing in
old
London?
American California roll.
What were you doing in
But
London?
not cut. Thick old log.
No, not cut.
Thick old
He's
egg
got
roll.
an uncut piece.
Yep.
All right.
Dressing well. Good family. Has a car.
Yeah.
Fun.
So far, so
Has
good.
a sweet job. What else you need to make a slump buster?
I like him.
This is easy. You know what I call this where I come from? Grand Slam.
A Grand Slam.
Hey, ladies, you just got the Denny's, bitch. It's
You
a
got
Grand Slam. Oh, did you just order the Grand Slam? Here's Chin.
Here you go.
Korean style.
Hope you don't mind a guy with dark hair who's 6'4".
Here's your Denny's meal. Korean Grand Slam.
Oh, and guess what? Here's a bonus.
Oh, guess
got a
what?
Sock for a dick.
Boom.
Dick's got this.
Hope you like Fast and Furious because he knows cards as well.
Here's his dong unadulterated.
Hope you like Civics.
Oh,
you got a Honda Accord,
Hey,
bitch.
ladies, this guy drives the speed limit.
Ooh, you looking for a big old spoiler wing on the back of that thing?
He ain't
Look
a bad
no further
boy. He's
for
a
Chin.
law-abider.
You want that annoying exhaust? Chin knows exactly where to get it. You want to drop that thing, put some rims on? Sweet.
He drives a Civic, and he follows the rules.
He will.
He's Chin.
He's Chin. Chin. I think that should be your Chin. That should be the profile.
Chin.
Dude, this can be the sickest segment of all time.
It's going to be good.
What happens when we find you real love and you get married and then she's like, I don't want you doing that show anymore. Fuck Bryan and Brendan. And then there's this big war.
Yeah. You break up she breaks up the Beatles.
Nah, fuck those guys. He's telling me what, dude, they're bad influence. Brendan always talking about sucking dick and Bryan's a certified dick diver. I don't want you hanging out with him. Oh, yeah, she's black, by the way. Nah, fuck them. They got you up in the clubs. We don't
Got you all up in the clubs.
They got you up in the clubs talking all that bullshit.
Talking about Robbie Lee.
Yeah, talking all that shit.
Hey, man.
Talking all that shit all the time. They ain't funny to me. I think both of them gay. You can't hang out with them anymore. You can only work once a week, and then we got a problem, and now it's us or them. Oh, and by the way, Chin, I'm pregnant.
She calls him Chin.
Oh, by the way, little Chin.
I'm pregnant.
Oh, by the way, little Chin. Info for your ass. I'm pregnant.
Hey, man, she's real world star right now.
Yeah, that's what I want to find him. Just ghetto with just booty for days, and it's just too much for Chin.
Ah.
You ever seen Napoleon Dynamite? Like, I want that girl for him. Like the black girl from Napoleon Dynamite. Then Chin starts coming. All right, y'all, here's the current events. The fuck? Just chill, all right? Here's the current events. And just goes full black on, like, super
Full
urban.
black.
He comes in, and Chin has cornrows, which you love.
I love cornrows.
Chin has cornrows, and
Cornrows look good
and
on
he
you,
has a
buddy.
fake chain on.
Yep.
All right, y'all, here's the current events. Yo, Bryan, shut up for a second.
With a statue of Robert E. Lee and a big line drawn through it.
And his girl has to be in
tattoo.
there, and we can only talk to her through him.
Yep.
He gets big time. Hey, y'all, you want to talk to Chin? You better talk to me.
And every time Chin makes a comment, she goes, preach.
Yeah. She's like your favorite
You
friend.
heard?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like after every current event, Chin reads one. He's like, all right, y'all, here's the current events. And then she goes, woo. Or like, all right, bitch, you gotta pipe down. You can't be doing this every time a current event. What? Hey, y'all, www.chinchin.com. Make sure you get shirts now. Hold up. You have your own shirts now? Hey, y'all, make sure you download a new podcast, Chin and me. All right, bitch. You got your own thing? Yeah, we do it live from Waffle House, bitch.
Hey,
oh,
bro,
my God.
You're making
Hold
it
up.
super stereotypical.
Hold up.
I don't want to be part of this
now,
anymore.
Chin and you have a podcast together from the Waffle House? Yeah, bitch. And I sound hot sauce now. All right.
Hey,
you know what?
I'm not part of this.
I feel like it's going down a bad road.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Get your 20% off right now. Chin hot sauce.
Chin's imaginary girlfriend.
Waffles, chicken, y'all.
Hey.
Fuck Firing the Kid. Fuck Bryan. Fuck Brendan. We got our own shirts now.
What the fuck? Why is she freaking out?
It's Master Kim in this bitch.
No, you're making her
Gadoosh, y'all.
You're making his imaginary girlfriend
100%
very
Chin.
stereotypically very offensive. And I don't think Chin wants to date her. And by the way, I don't like
he's
her.
into it.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
And she's now saying down with Fighter and the Kid and Brendan and Bryan.
I know.
You're making
That's
her
how
super
I see this
hostile.
going. That's how I see this
She got a
going.
nice ass?
You fat. No, she's the dime piece. But she's just evil. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, no, I love you, Chin. And then all just takes
Does she
over.
try to make him jealous by banging us?
No, she won't. No, she hates us.
I'm just questioning.
No,
I know.
In this,
But does she hate
In
fuck?
this scenario, she
Does
hates
she
us.
hate fuck us?
She hates us. And then she's always around Chin. And all of a sudden, I'm like, Chin, let's go on the road. And he's like, dude, I can only go if Shaniqua goes too.
Shaniqua? Her name is Shaniqua now?
It's my fantasy.
No, I know, but this is very stereotypical. It's a little
I don't
offensive.
know, man.
We're living in very sensitive racial
I
times
know.
right
I'm just
now.
saying.
And now you're
why
like
can't
saying
Chin date a girl
she's
named
into
Shaniqua?
waffles and her name is Shaniqua. You're being super
hold
aggressive
on
with
here.
this. And she got a blowout booty.
Okay.
Why can't she have a flat ass? Why can't she be a dentist?
Okay. Maybe
she's
she's
black.
a dentist with braces and black.
Yeah, and she's black.
Black girl with flat ass doesn't exist. Here's the thing, though. Why can't I like waffles? Why can't I do a podcast from waffles? That's racist?
Well,
all
I
right,
just feel
black
like
people
you're-
own waffles?
No.
They own hot sauce?
No.
I love hot sauce. I love waffles.
but I just
if
feel
I
like
did a
you're being-
podcast from there, With grape drink, not a big deal.
Wait, why did you have to go with grape drink?
Oh, hold
Hey,
up.
man,
Now they own grape
look,
drink.
This is
I love
not the
grape
time
drink.
right now. We got to go. This is
Oh,
what
yeah,
time
get
is
your
it?
Mexican
All right,
chin chin shirts.
No, listen, let's go eat something.
All right. Chin,
All right.
for reals though. Tinder, profile. I'm going to help you with it. We're going to find you a fucking
Done.
date.
It's going to be good.
He gets
We just
married.
found us a new
Oh my God, it's going to be great.
Chin,
Checking in with the chin.
Date and chin.
And then me and Brian give you dating advice. Where to go
Slump
on the
buster.
dates.
Yep.
Don't let it
Slump
take
buster.
over your life, Chin. All right?
This is going to be good.
There's a few things you only want to lease. Cars and chicks.
Damn, Tinder.
Advice from Big
Dude,
Brown.
he's going to be lifting weights and tendering it up.
Oh, and dick and bitches down. Egg roll style.
Don't ever wear a condom and make sure you have a lot of kids.
That's the
at
other advice
end
from
of
me and
the
Brian.
year.
Condoms for pussies. Don't wear them.
If you're single, condoms are for pussies.
Yeah, what are you scared of? Little syphilis? What are you scared of? Age?
Oh,
You know, you guys get rid of these dates.
no, syphilis.
The only thing you gotta worry about is kids. Oh, they're great, Chin. You'll figure
You'll
it
have
out.
kids and you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll figure it out. We'll up your
They can
pay.
come swim
No, well,
at the pool.
God, half black, half Korean. Are they going to swim?
Half black, half Korean. Heinz Ward. That makes sense. Oh, wait.
That mean he can
Heinz
swim.
Ward and Benson Henderson. That's a beautiful combination. Korean and black. That's a good
I
combo.
haven't seen them in the water though, Chin. I can't vouch. for
Well,
that.
but they can fight
Seen
and
them
they can
catch
play
footballs
they
and
can play
fight.
sports and they're badass motherfuckers.
Beautiful
Korean
skin,
and
too.
black is a beautiful combo.
skin.
Yes.
You know what? I think we're searching for a black. girl.
Yes. You
Oh
gotta,
yeah, y'all.
you got to have kids with a black one. That makes a beautiful child.
We should probably get out of here on that.
All right. We love you, everybody.
Where are you
Thank
going to be at, Brian? September 22nd. I'm at the Laugh Factory in Long Beach.
I
have
am-
more dates soon.
Good. I'm at Madison. I'm in Madison.
Wisconsin?
I think, yep, 21st, 23rd, 2nd, 3rd, something like that. 20, and then I'm in Philly at Helium. So
Of
I got
August?
two. Yeah, no. This is all in September.
Okay.
September, I'm in Madison. Later, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, I think. And then I'm in Philly.
Oh no, you're in DC the 24th.
No,
to
I'm
the
not
26th.
because of the Conor McGregor fight. Had to cancel. Uh-huh. Philly at Helium 9:28 to 9:30. That's always one of my favorite places, and I'll be in Madison. I can't believe it's not up there. I got to put it up there. Madison at
tfatk.com for
Comedy
Brian's
Downstate.
tickets in Philly, Madison, and then for me, Long Beach, live September 22nd. I have more dates announced soon. As usual, I'm so excited for this next segment with Chan. It's going to be so sick.
nice.
This is The Final Kid. We're out.